morning, gorgeous. Today it's sunny so far, but we're gonna go to see and explore some of the surrounding areas, and especially the towns around, which are the main ones that are Peschici and Rodi. Taking you with me, so let's go. In Piscuiti, we just parked the car, and keep in mind when you drive in these little towns, you gotta make sure you know where to leave your car. If you have a bigger car and you go to inside, like in the town, and you start to climb up a lot and you see that the streets are getting tinier and tinier, just maybe, you know, consider stopping and turning around and maybe parking into an area that's more, that's wider, because you might get stuck. Look how cute they have kids games. There's this little bar, a lot of people actually. Peschici, and then you have this gorgeous view. See what I mean about the sea? Also, look how beautiful it is, which you have these beautiful hills and then the beach. This is something I love about Gargano. It's just like these two landscapes together. This is place with many olive trees, this whole area of Gargano, and you will find some that are just impressive for how huge they are and how old they are. Just like this one is so old. I'm already hungry, looking for somewhere to eat. It's not late, it's probably not even 1 p.m, but I'm hungry. Obviously started eating and forgot to film. We just found this place, like it's the first one that we found. Mama was fancying a caprese, so that's what we have so far. I don't know if we want to get something else because they don't have many gluten-free options here, so we'll see. Il Garganico. I'm still hungry, by the way. That was not enough for me. We're gonna look for something else, but in the meantime I wanted to show you this, which is something that still makes me laugh whenever I see it. So keep in mind that at lunchtime, especially in smaller towns, not in Rome, but in smaller towns, everything closes. Sometimes they close from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So you have a big gap of like everything closed. Right, so just keep that in mind if you need something and plan accordingly. We are now off to the beach. We're gonna go back to the car. We might be able to walk there, but it's not so much to get there, but then to go all the way back you have to climb up a lot of stairs. So I was like, yeah, let's take the car. I don't have my swimsuit with me right now. Bad choice. But I wasn't prepared for the weather to be that hot today, given that yesterday was still very chilly. So I'm not complaining though. I'm happy. I'm very happy that we have these temperatures. I'm happy that it's hot. I can finally show you the beach and the water. 3, 2, 1. I love rocks. I love rocks on the beach, rocks everywhere. I'm an enthusiast. This kind of thing is my favorite. We're walking up this little passage and oh, where do we go? Oh, I think over there. Yes, let's go over there. No idea how much I'm regretting not bringing a swimsuit right now. This is my kind of thing. So just a little beach hidden between rocks. Beautiful sea. Crystal clear water. We'll never know if it's cold or not because I'm wearing jeans. But it's beautiful here. It's even more beautiful. I love this rock. It's huge. Look at these people, how tiny they are. Look at the rock. It's very wild, which is a positive for me. Not everyone cup of tea, I know. And there are beautiful flowers here. Then you have the little beach bar. An actual beach. If you're planning to come here during August or July, you will most likely find a lot more people than you see here, because it's just the first week of June, so that's why you don't see as many. There are a lot of German tourists, which I was surprised. I mean, I had no idea that it was so popular among German people. If you're German, let me know if you knew this place and if you come here on holidays. It's hot, but we're not giving up. We're going to Rodi now, which is, I think, like another 20 minutes by car. I need some ice cream. I finally found my San Montana gluten-free ice cream. This is not exactly the one I wanted, but it's fine. I mean, they sometimes don't have all of them. So if you see like the ice cream board outside with all the ice creams, ask if they have all of them, because most times, like everywhere, not just here, they don't have all of them. But it's gluten-free and lactose-free too. So in case you're lactose intolerant, it's good to know as well. We're in Rodi, by the way. If you're a millennial like me and you use Google Maps, you just set like the destination, like Rodi, and then it'll take you to a random spot in Rodi. And then when you get off the car, you're like, okay, but is this it? You have to look for the historical center when you visit the smaller towns in Italy, but it's not necessarily always clearly stated anywhere, especially not on Google Maps. So best thing is, in my opinion, to ask, like, okay, this is tiny, this is weird, but apparently it leads to somewhere. Oh yeah, it leads to somewhere. Oh wow. Yeah, okay. Gotta keep the hope alive. Just to show you how tiny this passage is, and also full of pigeon poop. But let's go somewhere else. It's not uncommon to see houses that are closed or completely abandoned for obvious reasons, because of course, especially younger people may want something more from the place they live in, so they might move to bigger cities. This is cool. So this was an old Duke Palace, and you can still see the old Latin words. Princeps Garganorum, 1749. Cool. I like old buildings. Are you stuck? Look at this distinguished gentleman. Oh, come on now. It's full of on like for sale signs on many houses, apartments or houses. So just saying, if you're interested and you wanna buy a house here in Rodi Garganico. While we were driving on the way back to Vieste, to the hotel, we found, I saw this Trabucco and I wanted to film it for you guys, and now we found a way to climb down to the beach. Eccolo qua, here it is. So they used to fish with this. So they had nets that would go into the sea to catch the fish. And you will find many of those along this coast on the Adriatico Sea. It's cute. I just wanted to show you because it's just a very local thing. I mean, isn't it beautiful? I just love it. So basically what it says here is that you can have a fishing experience on the Trabucco. It's a historical Trabucco of St. Lawrence. And yeah, you can just book through them. I personally don't like fishing. It really, I find it freaks me out, okay? It just freaks me out. But I think it's cool that they have like such a historical piece of this land, and they share the history and what they used to do, and you can still do it today. I think it's cool. Will you look at the sunset now? It's beautiful, it's beautiful. Everything is so beautiful. I need to show you. I mean, do you understand? Like, can you, like, we also have this. this that we can do. There's so much cinematic everywhere. Oh my god, oh my god. This reflection, like it looks like it's painted in the water. I can't. This is the place where we had dinner. It overlooks the port, but the inside is beautiful as well. We both had a steak that you can choose directly from this little window thing. They have both meat and fish and they grill it right behind you. And we also had some veggies and french fries to go with it. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these, but these are more gelse and they are special local fruit. And they have as dessert, they have a mousse made with these fruit. Time for the taste test. Vaguely like bitter, not too much though. It's our tradition that we're gonna end the vlog at the port. Actually, let me turn so you can see it. We're going back to the hotel now because tomorrow we are waking up kind of early in theory if the weather stays nice and clear as it was today, and we're going to explore some of the coast finally.